When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
Yes, that's amore.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling.
We have with us tonight in studio a very Italian young lady. And so we played that music in honor of Karen Fratercangelo. Karen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back.
Yes, and you're with AGA, and not everybody on this station knows who you are. So I'm going to ask you a couple of quick questions.
Sure.
First of all, what is AGA? What does AGA stand for, and what do you guys do?
AGA stands for Applied General Agency, and actually I represent our division, which is AGA Medicare Options, but AGA has been in business since 1997, and we're the largest senior-focused insurance agency on the West Coast.
Cool. The largest.
And
Okay.
we contract with over 18 Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare supplement plans, and between all of those 18 different companies, basically we have over 200 health plan choices for our agents to be able to represent.
200. That's a significant amount. And so how long did it take you? Since 1997, it took you that long to get 200, huh?
Yeah.
No, you probably had them way before then.
Well,
Wow.
we've assisted over 50,000 clients, so
Wow.
so it's a pretty large business.
So the way you assist people is, one of the ways at least, is you provide no-cost reviews of Medicare benefits, right?
Absolutely. We sell really our service versus selling a plan. And the difference would be certain health plan or carriers have their own employees, more or less, that work for their company, that when they go out to speak to someone, they may have 5 or 6 different choices from that particular health plan that's available to them. When an AGA agent goes out or a healthcare specialist goes out, they have all of the plans to choose from because they actually end up certifying with all of these different health plans, so they can really come out to someone, take a look at the drugs that they're taking, find out the physician that they're with, and really find the plan that works for them. So it's service driven versus, trying to make everyone fit into a certain plan. And it just doesn't work for everyone.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the plans. First of all, you have to be 65 or older to qualify. Is that correct? Or are there
generally,
other ways?
but you can also, if certain disabilities qualify people at a younger age to be on Medicare earlier.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So...
in fact, I have, in my own career, enrolled a young woman who was actually pregnant, early age, and had some disabilities, and actually was on Medicare at a very young age.
Wow.
So,
and this might be this is a little off subject, but how is Obamacare affecting your company, your business?
There's just a lot of questions, and what's happening as we come into 2014, there's more changes that are supposed to come about at that time. We'll have to see how much really happens.
Right.
So I think it's still a gray area, but what I can say is I think that anyone who's on Medicare, when they really need to make sure they're looking at what's available to them and comparing their choices and really understanding that. And really the best way to do that is through an independent agent who has all the choices available to them, and that's what AGA agents provide.
And that's the review process we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely.
And you actually train agents to go through this review.
Right. We have a lot of training that our agents go through, and also certification process. Where I come into play, I actually lay the track, I say, that marketing sort of runs on. And so I'm actually able to, through my staff, we schedule events in many different counties throughout California, actually Arizona, Nevada, and that's also starting to expand. And so we make sure that we're sponsoring senior center dances, and we're at all the health fairs. And as we were at the Del Mar Fair, and that was a wonderful event. We were out there for 24 days, and a lot of people got to learn about AGA out there.
Yeah, and I know you're a strong supporter of the San Diego Senior Olympics.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Those are right around the corner.
Yes, and we will be there again. But in terms of training, what I try to help do is trying to help our agents work those events better so that people that come up have an opportunity to really learn about AGA.
All right, we're speeding right along here. AEP.
Annual election period, October 15th through December 7th. That's when Medicare allows everybody their opportunity to change, review the new plans, encourage everyone to do it. And AGA will have mailers that go out. People will see all of the different events that we've planned where they can come out and learn about all their health plan options for 2014.
SEP.
SEP is special election period. If you're turning 65, if you move from county to county, there's a variety of special election periods, reasons that someone could come into a special election period, and also just retiring into Medicare. And so that gives you an opportunity, obviously, to come to start your benefits.
Can you enroll every month?
The only people that enroll every month really are those who are on Medicare and Medi-Cal. So they may have there's plans available for those who have what are called dual eligibles, and then also those who have chronic conditions, could be heart disease, lung disease, end-stage renal disease, and so on.
And I understand you're looking for licensed life and health agents here in San Diego County. How do they qualify?
You know, actually, the other part of AGA is the business opportunity that AGA brings to an agent, someone who is licensed with life and health and is looking to, these would be people in their own business. And what we bring to them is they're able to certify and learn about all the different plans, and they can write that business then. So they have to write it either direct to a carrier, and sometimes you can't do that because if your business isn't large enough, the carrier won't let you do it. So you come to a large agency like AGA who already has that all done for you. And we support them not only with our own call center and not competing with our salespeople, but also with our event department. Our event department places our agents where they need to be in the communities we serve.
And Ryan Dorrigan, he's your local contact?
Yes, he would be the local contact for San Diego, and you could reach him at 1-800-498-6880.
Excellent. Karen, thank you so much. In honor of you, we're going to play out an Italian song.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
All right. You've been listening to San Diego's finest business radio show right here on Kcbq 1170 AM Intelligent Talk.
When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, Signore.
Thanks for tuning in to San Diego's finest business radio show with your host, Jack Warren. Tune in every Monday night at 9 p.m. right here on Intelligent News Talk 1170 Kcbq for all the best tips for having a successful business in San Diego. Hearing about all the fun-filled events coming to San Diego and the best eateries in town.
San Diego's finest business radio show on Kcbq is sponsored by Jack Warren.